Hey guys, Erica with a K here. Today's video is going to be on how to save money on your grocery bill every month. As you guys know, I am on a very tight budget. Me and my husband are, and we spend about $300 a month on our grocery bill. And this is pretty much how we do it. So the first thing is we no longer buy bottled water at the supermarket. So we thought for the longest time, like, we were making money on bottled water. Like, we were buying bottled water, we were saving all the bottles, we were returning them, but you're not actually making money because you're getting charged 5 cents for every bottle of water that you're purchasing. So if you don't bring it back, you're not getting your money back. So you're not actually making money on it. You're just getting the money that you already spent. You're getting it back when you return it. So we no longer buy bottled water because it's just way too expensive. Water is pretty much free if you have a well in your backyard like we do. I mean, it's pretty much free. Maybe it's like, I don't know, $10 a month. So you should really just invest in a Brita. And I don't mean the kind that like goes on your faucet, because if you're somebody who has like big pots and pans, it could be very annoying, like clanking into it all the time. So we actually got like a Brita pitcher. So pretty much you just fill it up with water and you put it in your refrigerator and it's free. Like, it's free. Honestly, there's no reason to be buying bottled water. Plus you have to run the risk of, if you leave it in your car, the plastic with the sun on it could be linked to like cancer. Like, just get a Brita and put it in your refrigerator and like let it sit there. And then it has like on the top like when you should change the filter, and the filters are like a 4-pack for $24 and they last you for like months. So that's one way, is to stop buying bottled water, stop buying water like that. Just like invest in a Brita or any kind of brand like that, any kind of like water filtering system, so that it takes out like, I don't know, the rocks and the minerals that are in your water. I don't know, I don't really mean rocks, I mean minerals. But anyway, the second thing is to freeze everything. We literally, I just scratched this on my head and it's like protruding now. But anyway, freeze everything. So we freeze everything from obviously our meats all the way to our breads, fruit. We freeze everything. So this helps because stuff like that expires super quick. So unless you're eating it, unless you have like a family of 5 who's like eating the bread constantly for like lunch and everything like that, it's gonna go bad and you're gonna waste food. So you want to freeze it so that it lasts way longer. We freeze our butter. Butter is very expensive. We buy butter pretty much in bulk when it's on sale, and then we freeze it. So we only take out like a stick of butter as we need it and we use it. Also, if you're buying like meats, or I don't eat that, but my husband does for lunch. So we'll buy like a packs of chicken when it's on sale, or whatever it is, I don't know, chicken thighs. And before he freezes it, he separates it so that you don't have to defrost the entire package and then waste food. He just sections it out and like wraps it in plastic and then freezes those so that as he needs it for the week, he could defrost it and cook it. So that's another thing. If you're gonna freeze things, make sure you freeze them in what's the word I'm looking for? Portion sizes that you're actually going to eat and not waste. Talking about wasting food, eating leftovers. You could eat leftovers for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. I mean, we do not waste anything. If we were to go out to a diner one night, which is very rare, we really don't go out to eat, but if we were, we would take the leftovers home, even if it was French fries, and the next day my husband will make like an omelet with his French fries in it. Like, we do not waste food. So we eat leftovers until they're gone, literally, or you know, we don't let things go bad in this house. Well, we try not to let things go bad, but sometimes that happens. So yes, eating leftovers for breakfast, lunch, and dinner the next day, for that week, we are not above that. Sometimes you could like make other things out of the leftovers, or you could just eat the leftovers as they are. So that's big for us. We don't waste food in this house. Well, we try not to, until like if it goes bad or if it's sitting in the refrigerator for too long, then obviously we'll toss it because we don't want botulism. But yeah, so. Also, you want to check expirations while you're at the store. Sometimes the things in the front, like the milk, will have the soonest expiration, and you don't want to go home and realize that it's expiring the next day. Or you don't want to buy something on sale because it's expiring the next day and you can't freeze it, and then you're just like, SOL. Like, you don't want that to happen. So you want to check expirations before you take it, before you go home with it. Check the expirations. Make sure you have enough time to finish it. If you're going on vacation or something like that and it expires while you're on vacation and you're going on vacation in a few days, you probably don't want to buy it because you don't want it to expire before you even get a chance to eat it or to use it or whatever the case is. So check expirations. I know a lot of people who think that like best by means that like you don't have to actually eat it by that point. That's up to you guys. I don't like to eat expired stuff. I just get like very nervous. I was raised where like if it hit the expiration, like you threw it out. That's how I was raised. My husband, on the other hand, his family was very different. If it expired, it didn't really matter. You could still eat it. So we kind of try to meet in the middle ground. We sniff things and make sure that it's okay. Sometimes things just do naturally go bad. You can't always consume everything before its expiration date, but your best chance at things not going bad is to, of course, check the expiration and make sure you have enough time to consume that product. Another thing is try not to buy too much junk food. It's freaking expensive to buy junk food. And then the last thing is meal prepping. And when I say meal prepping, I don't mean knowing what you're going to make for the week and making it. I mean, if you buy an onion because you need it for this meal, make sure the meal that you're cooking tomorrow, you also need to use the rest of the onion for, or the next day you need to use the rest of the onion for. You don't want to waste products. You don't want to be like, oh, I only need half of a pepper for that, so I'll just toss the rest of it because I'm never going to use the rest of it. Like, no, save it and then make sure that week you're going to use the rest of that pepper. That is huge. I feel like that's something that a lot of people don't even take into consideration when they're buying things. It's just like, oh yeah, like I don't need that, so like I'll just toss it. Like in our house, it's not like that. Anything, we save it and then we use it. So we make sure that even if you're eating a lot of similar things throughout the week, it's worth it when you're saving so much money on your grocery bill. But of course, these are just my tips. This is just what things that work for us. It may not work for you. Maybe you like to have different meals every night. Maybe you like to go out and eat. That's all up to you. This is just from experience. This is just what we do. And so I hope that these tips do help you guys. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for your love and support. Please don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't already. And I post videos every Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday with a blog on Saturdays and a vlog on Sundays. And so yeah, I hope this video helps you guys. And if you guys are savers like me or try to save on your monthly food bill and you guys have tips that I didn't mention in this video, please feel free to comment below, and we could always learn something from each other. So thank you so much, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.